In ancient myths, bold gods stole divine fire to give mortal men the ultimate power to forge grand and mighty empires now. Welcome to History Now Studios. We blend hard historical facts with epic myths to explore the darkest truths of our past. During the Second World War, humanity did not need magical spells or dark sorcery to unleash a true apocalyptic inferno. The terrifying race to completely split the tiny atom became the most profound and desperate scientific quest in history. In 1939, brilliant scientists feared that a ruthless German dictator was building a massive superweapon. Albert Einstein signed a highly urgent letter to the American president, warning of a deeply terrifying new kind of bomb. This single dark warning launched the legendary Manhattan Project, an incredibly massive and secret government initiative. Deep in the isolated desert of New Mexico, a brilliant physicist named J. Robert Oppenheimer gathered a team of genius. Los Alamos was a totally hidden city built rapidly to harness the fundamental chaotic energy of the vast dark universe. In our original fantasy lore, wizards study ancient forbidden scrolls to learn the deeply dangerous secrets of the stars. But these real adult scientists used heavy chalkboards and complex mathematics to unlock the absolute power of the gods. The massive industrial effort required truly colossal secret factories working relentlessly day and night across the land. Thousands of adult workers refined dangerous uranium and plutonium, completely unaware of the terrifying final grand goal. As the brutal war fiercely raged across the oceans, the heavy pressure to perfectly succeed pushed men to their absolute limits. They were racing against a terrifying phantom, deeply fearing the dark enemy might unleash the grand apocalypse on them. Germany finally surrendered, but the fierce war in the Pacific continued with an absolutely brutal and heavy human cost. The grand project shifted its dark focus, determined to finish the ultimate weapon to force a rapid end to the bloodshed. By July 1945, the massive heavy metal device known simply as the Gadget was fully ready for a live test. They carefully hoisted the terrifying dark orb to the top of a tall steel tower in the desolate Jornada del Muerto area. This historic moment was codenamed Trinity, a profoundly haunting title for the dark dawn of the destructive atomic age. In the early dark hours of July 16th, adult scientists huddled in heavy concrete bunkers, holding their breath now. The tension was absolutely suffocating, as no one truly knew if the massive chain reaction would accidentally burn the sky. At precisely 5:29 in the morning, the deep desert darkness was instantly shattered by a brilliant white flash. A truly massive dome of boiling fire completely consumed the steel tower, vaporizing the sand into glowing green glasses. The blinding light was vastly brighter than 1,000 suns, illuminating the deep mountains with an eerie, silent terror. Seconds later, the devastating shockwave violently slammed into the bunkers with the deafening roar of an angry dark god. A highly terrifying, massive mushroom cloud fiercely boiled high into the atmosphere, casting a truly heavy shadow. Watching the dark inferno, Oppenheimer recalled a chilling line from ancient Hindu scripture that perfectly captured the fear. "Now I am become pure death, the absolute destroyer of all epic worlds," he quietly whispered into the silent cold wind. Humanity had finally captured the profound, massive energy of the stars, but at the truly terrible cost of its pure soul. In fictional myths, absolute power corrupts completely, and this true historical reality proved vastly more deeply tragic. The weapon was soon unleashed on real cities, instantly turning massive, thriving populations into silent, dark gray ash. The devastating atomic bombs forced a truly rapid end to the massive war, but they completely changed the global dynamic. The entire modern world was immediately plunged into a truly cold war, deeply defined by the massive fear of annihilation. The incredible scientists who built the grand weapon spent the rest of their long lives deeply haunted by its dark shadow. They realized that bringing the absolute fire of the gods to the mortal realm could easily trigger a final dark ending. The truly massive legacy of the Manhattan Project is an incredibly dark and deeply profound paradox of human intelligence. It perfectly highlights our boundless capacity for brilliant innovation and our deeply tragic potential for absolute ruin. We must forever respect the heavy, terrifying forces of nature, remembering that some dark doors should truly stay closed. History Now Studios explores these truly massive turning points to deeply understand the vast and complex human condition. Our epic original fantasy lore is deeply inspired by the highly terrifying truths hidden within our actual historical past. The absolute destructive power of the tiny atom remains the truly greatest existential threat to our deeply fragile Earth. What incredibly massive historical event or original fantasy myth should we deeply explore in our next epic grand tale now? Thank you for walking through the deep shadows of absolute history and grand mythology with our highly dedicated channel. Subscribe to History Now Studios today to completely uncover the absolute deepest secrets of dark myth and true reality.